What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, allegedly A-lease, and I'm here to give you my thoughts and my opinions on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's talk about it. Before we get started, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I hope that something is said or done to move you to like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. We open with production beating a dead horse and trying to hold on to last season's drama. They asked the ladies to name one word to describe last season's drama and shenanigans. Then they cut to the whole situation with Candace and Mo. Now I'm sorry, y'all need to move on. Mo has moved on, y'all need to move on. Plus there's plenty of drama to be had with the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, aka Karen and Gizelle. Coming back to the present, Wendy decides to create a silhouette challenge invite to her event. Dr. Wendy, I think you better let it go. Hey, let it go, Wendy. Looks like you couldn't get up off the floor. We see Juan and Robyn's house being built, as well as Chateau Candace, 10,500 square feet, 6 beds, 7 bathrooms, for a whopping $1.1 million. You know, chump change. Now, Candace and her mom sold the old townhome, but that doesn't mean that your mom didn't take her proceeds and put it towards your new spot. Basically, you're playing Monopoly with your mama's money. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to say INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Way to go, Candace. Way to go, girl. That's what I'm supposed to say. Next, we see a very pregnant Ashley with Michael and Michael's twin. It's been 4 months since Ashley and Michael were intimate, so she's concerned about infidelity issues. My question is, why now? I mean, it's never stopped him in the past, and it's never caused you to pick up and leave. I mean, you've even given him 2 kids, so at this point, why complain? Oh, Michael says that he's in more of a family place now. Where were you before? Single man's land? Across the city in a far, far away land, Giselle stops by Chateau Candace. She meets the stepbabies and gets a tour of the house. We also find out that all is not well with Giselle and Jamal. Now, Candace says what we were all thinking in her interview. Does the information that was laid out by Karen and Monique have anything to do with their current status? Now, one thing that Candace and Giselle can both agree on is that they're not feeling the grand dame right now. Heavy is the head, Karen. Heavy is the head. Speaking of, we see Ray and Karen discussing their 25-year vow renewal. Not to be mean, but Ray has looked old since year 1. Karen, you gonna give that man a heart attack. Anyhow, Karen wants to be grand for this occasion, while Ray would prefer less people in his space and face. So Karen says, you know what? I'll compromise. I'll take Giselle off the list. Meanwhile, Giselle is drawing a line in the sand and promising to get her revenge by dropping Karen's business bit by bit. Now I'm with Karen on this one. How you gonna be mad at her? You need to be mad at that man and yourself. I mean, he's already embarrassed you once when you all were married the first time. Why did you think a leopard would change his spots? I mean, just do like Kenya Moore if it's that serious and just rent a man. Wendy is hanging out with her surgeon and shares that she now has a new set of twins. Good for you, girl. At least you admit it. Now she loses me because she pulls a Portia and denies having any additional work done. Ma'am, then why is your doctor looking at your stomach and your backside? Portia must be teaching night classes at the School of the Now, which holds the same accreditation as ICDC College. But that does explain why Wendy has the whole silhouette challenge invitation going on. Production asked Robyn the question that we all want an answer to, and that's, when are you and Juan getting married? Now, my mom and I agree that Juan and Robyn will probably get married sometime between this season and next season while the cameras are rolling to absorb some of that expense. Robyn says due to the panty and the fact that they're building a house, they've had to put off the wedding for the moment. My question is, this is your second round with the same person. Why not just go to the courthouse and be done with it? Robyn says that she's been going through it since the onset of the panty. She has a hard time feeling motivated to the point that her kids are eating Chick-fil-A every day. Now, ma'am, you really do owe it to your family to at least get up and get some type of treatment and help for whatever you're going through, because they're in this with you. I mean, at least you didn't have to go through this alone like most of us singles. We've been living on Zoom and Netflix. So much so to the point that we actually gave in and gave Tiger King a chance. Oh, wait, what? Robyn and Juan were considering having another child. No. You two need to fix yourselves before you bring any other additional innocent bystanders into your dysfunction. Back over with Candace, she is on her stepmother J.O.B. Or at least she wants to look the part. As she helps her stepdaughter with her math homework, she reads off a super easy math problem. 28 more students than adults, with 96 students total at the school fair. How many adults were there? Candace says, oh, this is a SAT question. Girl, what version of the SAT test did you take? The 3rd grade edition? The answer is 68. Her stepson had to come in and put out the fire in Candace's poor little brain. Okay, it's the evening of Wendy's big reveal. Now, why Wendy and her husband thought that it would be cute or funny to give their sons Tata cupcakes and ask them if they knew what it was is beside me. I am so glad that these babies did not take the bait. They said, it's a chocolate cupcake. Wendy, your babies don't need to know everything. Next, you're gonna have them helping out with your taxes. Now, one thing I have noticed so far this season is that Giselle will look all up and through your house while she rings your doorbell. She did it to Chateau Candace, and she did it at Wendy's house. Giselle, you can't be down here in the South, baby. We wish you would. Now, once Batman Giselle's partner in crime, Robyn, arrives, she decides to continue nosing around to check out who has what seating arrangement for dinner. She wants to know who Mia is, or if Wendy meant MIA space for those who aren't with us anymore. Well, we find out that Mia is Karen's buddy who owns a few franchise locations of the joint chiropractic. Giselle, stand down. I would hate for sis to crack your back. Now, Karen should really be in sales. Sis got swampland to sell Mia because she's painting this beautiful picture of her relationship with all of the ladies. Okay, some of the ladies, with the exception of Giselle. Now, upon the arrival of Karen and Mia, the ladies take a moment to get to know a little bit more about Miss Mia. She says she has 3 kids, 12 and under, but then she says something about grandkids. What? Oh, this is Karen's protege. She says that her husband is almost dead. 38 years older than her. Candace, come do this math equation. Now, she says her husband is 68, which would make her, Candace, watch me answer this SAT question, 30. Good day, ma'am. That's a whole lie. Ha, got him. They asked Anna Nicole Smith, well, how old are you? And she has to take a pause for the cause to figure out her age just to come back with 36. Nope, try again. Now that would make your pawpaw 74. But in actuality, I think that you're older. I think that you gave the correct amount of years between your age and his age. But I think you're older, sis. You're not fooling me. Wendy said, okay, that's enough about Mia. This is all about me tonight. And then she gives this long dissertation about her twins. Now, after she introduces Happy and Ness, which is what she calls them, the lady said, okay, well, what else did you have done? And she says, just some tweaks. Robyn gets straight to the point. Wendy has been walking around here looking like Wendy Williams on the backside, and now it's something back there. Now, I will say this. It's possible for you to gain weight in those areas as you do gain weight. But, Wendy, your stomach is super flat, sis. This is the point that they're trying to make. You're not going to win this one. Oh, Wendy is not here for Mia. As they sit down for dinner, Mia decides she wants to know. She just has to know. What else have you had done, Wendy? And Wendy says, I said what I said. Now, what did you have done? Because it looks like you had a lot done. Whew. Mia says, oh baby, I own it. She says, I stay up to date on all of my Botox and fillers. I got twins twice, a tummy tuck, a BBL, and the list goes on. Now I like Mia's sass. Sis says, look, I don't know what the big deal is, but now she won't stop calling off procedures. Okay, time out, flag on the play. I draw the line at people sitting up here having work done on their lower lady parts. In changing the subject, the ladies inquire about Candace in her absence. Wendy says that she called and announced that she had a stomach bug. Robyn says, I just don't think she was ready to deal with Karen. Karen says, okay, well, it's fine. I respect the process. Wendy says, I hope that we can collectively move into a better space. Giselle says, no, ma'am, Pam. You got your twins Happy and Ness. I got Messy and Ness. And y'all know I don't like Karen. Ooh. Giselle says that she has decided that she will tell Karen's truth for her. It's true. Misery loves company. Oh, Giselle said, your drunk truth, your cheating truth, your broke truth. But don't worry, I won't share it all right now. I'll spread it throughout the season. Just make sure that you spreading the whole truth and nothing but the truth about Jamal, because we all have questions. Oh, Karen don't need no help. Karen said, you want to talk about why your fiery hot box is the reason that you can't keep a man? Oh, well played, Karen. Well played. Oh my God. Wendy wants to play dumb. She says, what's a fiery box? Girl, you got all that education to be that slow? Anyway, Karen is fighting like she's straight out of Compton or banging in Little Rock off a Battery or Wolf Street. She says you are a lady of the night. Not quite in those nice words. From Hampton University. And that's why we had to go to Sing Sing. Everybody's like, wait, what? Was that the SAT question? And that's where we leave it. So I want to know, do you think Wendy's withholding information about everything that she had done? Do you think that Mia is lying about her age or her husband's age? And did Candace really miss out on the dinner because she had a stomach bug or because she really just didn't want to deal with Karen? Let's chat about it down in the comments. Until the next time, I'm allegedly A-lease. Peace.